This weekend is Tisha B'Av, when the Jewish people commemorate all the hardships they went through throughout the centuries, especially the destruction of the first and second temple. There is a small book in the Bible called Lamentations, written by prophet Jeremiah, bewailing the destruction of Jerusalem and the desolation of Judah in 587 BC by the Babylonians. In chapter 3, he talks about God's terrible judgment on the nation because of their sins, but in verse 31, he says, "No one is cast off by the Lord forever. He doesn't willingly bring affliction or grief to anyone. Though he brings grief, he will show compassion." Verse 55, "I called on your name, Lord, from the depths of the pit. You came near when I called you, and you said, 'Do not fear.'" The book ends with the words, "Restore us to yourself, O Lord," and the Lord did. Over and over again, God has never failed his people when they repented. Before the second temple was destroyed, the words of Jesus sounded so loud and clear, "Jerusalem, Jerusalem, you who killed the prophets and stoned those sent to you, how often have I longed to gather your children together, as a hen gathers her chicks under her wings, but you were not willing." I imagine Jesus as that hen throughout the centuries. He is the great I Am incarnated, the God of Israel. In spite of all their failures, he still came and gave his life for them and for the rest of us. By the way, I don't think he was crucified on top of Golgotha, the skull hill. I think he was somewhere near the bottom, close to the road, because people would walk by and mock, saying, "Save yourself," in Mark 15. It sounds similar to Lamentations 1:12. "Is this nothing to you, all you who pass by? Is there any suffering like my suffering?" Yet God will never give up on us. If we turn from our sins, he's always willing to forgive us and restore us to himself. Today, Golgotha is situated behind a bus terminal near the Muslim market. I'm talking about the one near the Garden Tomb. There are two possible sites for it. Lots of people pass by daily, oblivious to the significance of what happened there 2,000 years ago. But back to Babylon, sometimes God raises a nation against another to bring disciplinary measures, and then he judges the assailant if they acted too cruelly. He doesn't raise them, I should rather say he allows them to conquer another nation. He sent the Assyrians to destroy Babylon for what they did to Israel. Same thing happened in Ukraine. Now there is a tremendous effort made to stop the massacre, but we are going about it the wrong way. I would not try to corner the Russian people. They have a very acute sense of justice, dignity, and respect. They would rather blow the whole world up than be treated as dogs and be told to go sit in a corner, especially when they think they were in the right to do what they did. I think we would gain much more if we sit at the negotiating table with their leaders, treat them respectfully, and see if we can come to a ceasefire. Just an opinion. You want to stop the killing, pushing them in a corner is not the way. You'll get even more people killed. In spite of what is happening, the Russians are fundamentally warm, friendly people. They want to be friends with the rest of the world. They want peace, but not on what they would consider degrading terms. Sit down with them, break bread, and talk to them heart to heart. They will listen to you. Antagonize them, and we'll head into a nuclear war. This is not the time to flex muscle. It's the time to sit down at the table and listen to them. Reach a solution they can accept.